Thal, Jen, Curry, Mel. Welcome, everybody. Woohoo! So, yeah, so it was like, I just had to, like I said, flow with the go. I was like, you know what? I had all this stuff pulled out for last night, and I'm like, I'm not putting this back for next week. So I thought, you know what? I saw that we were open tonight, so I said, "Yep, that's mine. I'm taking it. Got to move some of my stuff." Like I was just listening to Sharon. Sharon had a great show. Exciting to have her back after her vacation. She mentioned she was gone on a 4-day cruise. I felt like she was gone for 4 months. It seemed like a long time, right? But anyway, let's get started here. I have got some $2, $3, and $5 starts. Like I said, I pulled some stuff out yesterday morning for last night, and I decided to, hey, I decided to just kind of put it out. And then this morning I went out and started doing yard work. So I was playing in the bushes today. And then I came in and jumped on with Nancy, and we just ate and, rock and roll. Anyway, so some of the things are going to be like, oh, what do we got? A surprise. What are we doing here? So let's see what I've got up first. And again, I'm not sure. I'm going to have to check tags and stuff like that to see if they're marked because I'm not sure. And there's some ladies on here tonight. I know when they see some of these things, they're going to go, oh, I know what that is. So I'm loving that. I'm always open to that. But the first item that I have here is a little pair. This is a $2 start on these. They are enamel clip-on earrings. Let's see if they're marked. I'm not sure because when I got them, they were on this card. So let's see if we can see anything. No, but you know what? I'll show you the back so you can check it out. But here is the back. By the way, if I have any, like yard stuff under my fingernails, I scrubbed, trust me. I scrubbed, and so it's all good. I don't see, do you see anything in there? I don't know. So these here are a $2 start. They're a little enamel and gold tone. And we're going to get it going 20 seconds. And I've got some fun, interesting things tonight that we can kind of play guessing games with together. However, I am sure there's going to be some of you that are going to go, seriously, I know what that is, right? So 5 seconds left on these $2 vintage enamel clip-ons. All right, thanks for looking. Now, in new, upper left-hand corner is a follow button. If you're not following me, please do. I'll follow you back, and that way you can keep up with hey, Trevor, you can keep up when I'm going live, and also what's going on around Lilyworks. So please do. I would absolutely love that. And the other thing is I've got some host notes up there. So the first item that you purchase tonight will be $4.50 to ship. Anything additional is 50 cents. So we got that going on for some combined shipping for y'all. And let's see. Oh, and if it's the first time that you've made a purchase, you can use my code INSANE44 and get $5 off your first purchase of $10 or more. So how cool is that? So cool. So listen, we're going to go with some more clip-ons. Now these are Japan, so Japanese. They are clip-ons. I'm going to pull one off here. They are black, and they've got a AB faceted. I'm telling you, I'm going to get it off the paper, and it's not coming off here. But it has got an AB faceted crystal on them. Look at those. Aren't those beautiful? Made in Japan. They're brass in the back. Looks like it's smooth. That's not like a rust. You know what I mean? Hey, Lori, welcome in. So these are a $2 start. They've got an AV. Look at the faceted crystal. Can you see that? And then it's got that beautiful gold tone top on each end. All right. So these are Japanese. Starting the auction for 20 seconds and we're rocking and rolling. $2 start on these. Look at that AB crystal. Usually the Japanese earrings, you don't see just one. It will be a lot of the crystals on them, like in the center. But to have it like that with the metal is quite unique. All right, thank you for looking. By the way, as we go, if there are things that you go, oh my gosh, I wish I would have bid on it, or, you know, I want to look at it again or whatever, please let me know. And we will certainly take a look. Want to let you know that I have several of the items set up as pre-bids. So if you want to get a bid on that, please feel free to do so. So I have a few things that I took pictures of today, but I want to show you this. Okay. And I'm not sure if I can give you the whole meal deal here, but I am going to just drop this down. I think it's a belt. Look at this. Look at this belt. So it's like mesh, right? Gold mesh. And I mean, you can't even get it all in the picture to see, but see how it does like that. And it's got the tassel. Now I've got to let you know, this is supposed to have two tassels. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm fighting a snake here. Not that I've ever fought a snake, but that's what it feels like. So this tassel right here, there's supposed to be one on this side as well. Okay. So what you could do is just remove the tassel here, and then it would just give you, like, this is, hang on. Sorry about that. This is like so awkward. This should be one of those where you stand back and turn it on yourself, but I'm not sure that it would fit me. You know what I'm saying? So look at that. So this is a mesh. Yes, belly dancers. Thanks, Val. It is really cool. Because of the meshy part, I feel like it might be an older belt, but it's kind of cool. So we are going to, I don't know if it jing-a-lings, but I am going to start this for $2 if I can find a spot here. Let me see. There we go. Okay. So we're going 20 seconds on this little sashy kind of belly dancer looking vintage belt. Isn't that cool? There may have been a time that I would have worn something like this. And Rachel is in for 7 seconds. It's really, really a cool belt. Well, you know what? She is like on the fast track right now. So I want to see her dance in this. Congratulations, Rachel. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I know it's an older belt. It's gotta be. Well, you know what? I have another belt, as a matter of fact, a metal one over here that just may be up your alley, so to speak. Let me mark this here. So how's everybody doing tonight? Thursday, huh? I can't believe this week's already flown by. Absolutely crazy. Crazy, crazy. Where does the time go? All right. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I have got this green, and I'll measure it, all right, because it is a long one. This is green glass. It's all glass. Can you see? Can you get a good eye view of it? And it has gold goodies in between, but I'm going to show you how this thing goes. It's long. Whoop. It is long. But it is green glass. The bigger beads have kind of a pattern on them. And then the round beads have the gold, I say gold goodies, the gold goodies in between. So let me measure this for you. And by the way, I get my footy pajamas on at 10. So, you know, like I'm starting to go into uncharted territory here right now. So that is, oh my goodness, 42 inches? Could that be? Wait a minute. That's pretty long. 42? No, wow. No, it is 54. Okay, this is 54 inches long on these glass beads. We're going to start this out at 5, and it's running right now. So 54 inches on this glass bead necklace. Rachel is in at 5. The girls shopping tonight. 54 inches of this beautiful green glass. I know, isn't that great? All right, Rachel, congratulations. Let me put it over here. You know what? Since you're on right now, and before you leave, just in case, I have got another belt. I know this is a belt. It's a Chico's. It is, let me show you look at how pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? So let's see, it has a certain length, and I'll let you know, of this part with the colored glass. Isn't that gorgeous? And then the balance is the chain here. So let me measure so you will know the total length, but it does have Chico's on it, and it doesn't have a size. It just has the hang tag that it's Chico's. So the overall length, oh boy, I'm sweating over here moving this stuff all around. The overall length is 39 inches. The decorative part itself, okay, the decorative part is 17 inches, all right? So we are going to run this. I was like going, okay, I got a belt. I have 2 belts. So we're going to start this at 5, run it for 20, and it's on. Isn't that gorgeous, though? Look at how pretty. Rachel is in at 5. Look at how beautiful. Nice stones, beautiful color. 2 seconds. Awesome. Thank you, Rachel. These are coming to you. I'm going to have to put them in separate bags because of that gorgeous glass beaded necklace. Isn't that wonderful? All right, to remind people, I've got some pre-bids in here, items that are set up for pre-bid. I'm going to bring up a $3 item, it looks like here. And it is I'm saying cubic zirconia, because that's what it looks like to me. Look at how pretty. It's very, very, very shiny, very blingy. Let me show you the back. So you can see it's open. And it just, I don't know how I hit it and it ran. If someone's interested, I'll run it again. I guess I accidentally hit it. But that Look at that. Let me show you the closure. It has a round clasp. There are no markings on it that I could see. Okay, have fun. You know what I always say, tan chub always looks skinnier than our normal stuff. So I always love to have a little tan skin. You know what I mean? Not talking about your chub, talking about mine. But if somebody's interested in me running that, let me know. I'll run it for $3. All right. The next item I have up is, oh, you know what? Let's run this. This is, let me get here. That's what I did. I ran it. This item, it's a bracelet, and I'm trying to look. I can't remember. I think I looked at the tag at one time. Oh, it's a Premier design. And I want to put it around the measuring cone so that we can see what size it is. But it is beautiful. It's glass. And look at this. Let me take it off here first. That way you guys can see it. Look at how pretty with the metal and the glass and the stones. Isn't that beautiful? So this is a Premier design bracelet. Very pretty. Let me put it on. So I have it like right there, but I'm going to put it here. Okay, so that we can see. In fact, you know what? Let me just measure it out straight. That'd be easier since I've got it out like that. So it is 9 inches, and you could take it all the way down to like 7.5, 8, right? So it's a beautiful Premier design. It's got this gorgeous aqua stone with gold around it and these beads. So I am going to run this one. Where do we have it here? We're going to run this one for $3. And it's running right now. So this is a Premier design glass and beaded glass bracelet. It is marked, and it does have a lobster clasp. 5 seconds. Okay, thank you very much. Now, where did I put that? Don't you hate it when you stick something somewhere and it's like it was right there and now it's not? Where did it go? All right. So next I have a beautiful cross. It's not turquoise, it's just turquoised cabochons, turquoise colored cabochons. Here is the back. There are no markings on it. It has a beautiful chain. The chain has kind of a sparkle to it. So I'm not so sure that this is the chain that came with the cross, but it's the one that's on it, and I will measure it real quick. We're going to run this for $5, and like I said, it has an older chain, so it's 22 inches. Let me put this on there. It is 22 inches long. And, oh, there we go. And the auction has started. So is everybody ready for the upcoming spring season? We're already here, and I know some people have flowers going, and others are still dealing with snow and cold. All right, thank you for looking. We were like probably close to 80 here today. It was rather toasty. Little on the toasty side. All right, guys. The next thing I'm going to run, we're going to do a twofer here. This is going to be 2 pair of earrings. 2 for $5. These are 9 West. It looks like 9 West Americana. Look at how pretty those are. And then I am also going to put this pair with it. Gosh, Curry, I've been practicing on my earring holding, you know, without my earring holder. Let me put this down. But here's the other pair of earrings. And they are post pierced. They are not marked. The other ones are. Dang it. How do you guys do this? I can sell stuff, I can't hold it. What can I say? So these are the 2 pair that we're going to do for $5. And the auction is running. So it's this pair here, and then a little bit of bling-a-ding over on the other side. That's like almost a little bit country and a little bit rock and roll, huh? Awesome. Thank you for looking there. So is there anything that anybody has in mind in particular? Anything that when you were coming on tonight, you went, you know what? I hope she has blah, blah, blah. Anything like that? I have some vintage Da Vinci. Is that what it is? They are 5.5-inch long chain pierced earrings. And here they are right here. They have all different colors. They have the hoop chain that goes in the front. They are still on the card. This is the type of closure that they have. They're gold tone. They are long. They are flashy. They're fun. Would be great colors for, well, actually, they're great colors for spring and for summer. So we're starting the auction at $5, and they are running. Aren't they great? Look at those colors. Seven seconds. And they have a lot of movement. So it's like when you're moving and swinging, and they're moving and swinging. All right. Thank you for looking. Here is a fun necklace. This is not marked. It has a lobster clasp. But you know what? When I see it, it absolutely reminds me of spring. Just the colors, the green, the orange, the aqua. This has sweet little peach colored beads. Isn't that gorgeous? I just love these colors. Let me show you the lobster clasp here. Here is the back. Look at how fun those colors are. So I am going to start this for $5. And it's running. Isn't that pretty colors? I just love that. Would be great for spring. All right, thank you for looking. Uh-oh, what happened? I dropped my goodie here. All right, we're gonna have to measure this one here. I'm taking a look to see if it has anything on it. It kind of looks like it does. I can read it. You know what? Even with my loop and the... Oh, it says Mexico. Okay, that's why. It does not say 925 anywhere that I can see. But it does say Mexico on the back side. It is an inlay. Looks like some mother of pearl. Isn't that pretty? Look how the light hits that. Now that's where it says Mexico right there. Hopefully I've got it turned right side up. But it does. Isn't that pretty? Again, it doesn't say 925 on it, but it does say Mexico on it. And it measures, what is that, 6 3/4? Turn it around here. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful bracelet. Love the colors. Nice and springy here with a flower. I'm starting this at 5. And it's running. I know, it is pretty. Are you like in the tanning booth and you're watching? How are you doing that? Be careful your phone doesn't fry you. Yeah, it's so pretty. Love the colors on it. Curry is in at 5. Oh, you got that at the last second, huh? And here's the thing. If there's something that you see and you miss it, just let me know and I'd be happy to rerun it. Curry, thank you so very much. I really appreciate that, and I appreciate you being here tonight. All right. Let's see what else we got. Oh, this is kind of a fun piece. And I'm not getting at all how this works. All right. Let me show you. Let me measure it first. This thing is just like crazy long. And there's, you know, like when something's long, you can like double it and triple it or whatever. But it has a lobster clasp on it, and I can't tell where the darn thing connects. This is 58 inches long, okay? But let me kind of double it up here. And you know what? Let me just triple it up here. Let's just do that so we can see it. This is like a moon glow lucite on all of these beads here on the peach. And then these are glass. These are glass. These are crystal glass. These are little metal beads. Aren't they pretty? It's got quite, and these are glass. It's got quite the mixture of beads on it, and the colors are so pretty. And it comes with, now this is, like I said, it's like 58 inches long, right? I mean, it is long. But you can like double it and triple it and whatever. And it has little beaded earrings that go with it. So they match the purple beads that are in here. Aren't they pretty? They're just very quaint little earrings and this beautiful necklace. Like I said, these are a moon glow, and it's like a lucite or plastic material, and then the rest are like glass with the exception of the metal ones. But fun piece, earrings and necklace. I'm doing this for 5 and it's on for 20 seconds. Isn't that great? It's just very dainty. Very dainty. And kind of an interesting mix of beads and metal. All right, thank you for looking at that. This thing is like way long. Okay, here's another interesting one. I just have to show you this. I love the gold with pink. I do too. I do too. I think it really sets it off. It's so beautiful. It just looks rich and summery. And check this out. Now, this is old and I didn't get a chance to look at it to see what it is, but it's got, it's got the circle clasp, but it has gold and silver tone chains. This is long too. It's very light. It's very light. Look at this. Isn't that cool? I feel like it's something, and I feel like it's old. It's an older piece. Let me see how long it is. It has a really beautiful sparkle to it. It would be nice and light and fun to wear. Perfect in the spring. So the overall length all the way down to the bottom of the, let's see, we'll do it right here. So 34 inches on the chain, and then the pendant part is another 7 inches, right? So this girl is long. It's long, but let's just lay it up like this so that we can get kind of an idea of how it looks. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? So much fun. So I didn't get a chance to Google Lens it and, see what it is, but I have a feeling it's got to be, I don't know, maybe 60s, I'm thinking, maybe 70s. I'm not sure. But I have moved it to stage and it is running. Isn't that fun? Rachel is in at 5. Can you see that blingy on that? Just that in the, it's like metal mesh. It's beautiful. All right, congratulations. I'm going to have to put it in a different bag. Different bag over here. Thank you, Rachel. Had a lot of fun watching Nancy and Sharon tonight. Everybody's getting ready for spring, moving some stuff out, pulling some different things out, and lots of fun. Let's see here. Let's go for what? I think I had these. I don't want to say because I'm not sure, but I think I had them. Oh, I did for $3. These do not have any mark on them that I can see, but they are glass. I'm going to say glass because that's what they look like to me. But they're kind of a purpley color, and then they have little sparkle goodies around the edge. They are stud. I tried to Google Lens, but nothing came up with a match. Ah, okay. So these are little studs. And they're kind of interesting because when you look at them in one way, they're kind of a darker lavender, and then they get light. It's kind of fun. Kind of a fun. I love the word you use to describe sparkle goodies. Oh my gosh, that kind of stuff comes out when I'm like going, what the heck? What the heck do I call that thing? I'm having a brain fade. I said fade, right? So we're at 15 seconds, $3 on these here. $333, going. Down to 0. By the way, check out that stuff in the back. So Sharon was saying she wished the pearls were coming back in, but our pearls are kind of like an always kind of thing, right? Maybe, I don't know, maybe not everybody is into pearls all the time. It's just an occasional thing. You know what I mean? So let's see, I think that, yes, I do. So this fun little brooch. And I'm saying brooch. I'm going to say pin. I don't even know if you could call it a brooch, but will you look at this? Look at how sweet. You know, when I first saw it, I was like, oh, and that's more like a scatter pin that's missing its mate, right? But look at how tiny and just sweet this is. Isn't that great? So sweet. So I put this on for 2 for this little rhinestone pin brooch. Isn't that great? Great sparkle. This would be fun like on a hat, right? Wouldn't that be fun on a hat? Maybe I'll wear it when I go to the races at the end of the month. I'll just have a little sparkly hat when I go to Talladega. Thank you very much for looking. Anything that's bling-a-ding, right? All right, now this next pair of earrings, it says 925, okay? They are gold tone. Obviously, I didn't test them, but they are gold tone. Let me take them off. They're a post earring. Let me see if we can see it on here, if this is the one. Oh yeah, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it, but it's right here on this edge. Can you see it there? So it says 925 and it is on both earrings. They have a pretty substantial post on them. I'm going to put them back on the card. I said cubic zirconia. I cannot imagine that they would use real diamonds with sterling. So maybe I'm guessing that it's like gold over sterling, like gold plated over sterling, right? I was going to get my black light out. I brought it tonight. I was thinking you might be able to see this sparkle in the little stones. Oh, it could be vermeil. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're so sweet. Let's see where I was starting those at here. Where did I have those? Oh, I was starting those at 5. Okay. I'm like, why don't I have this up there? So these little earrings. Oh, I did? Did I already do it? No, I just did it again. Ugh. So did it again. Run them again. And curry is in at 5. Thank you. Geez, I didn't even realize I hit the button. See, that's what happens when I try to walk and chew gum, I think. Thank you, Curry. Well, you got a couple of nice items so far. That's wonderful. Thank you, thank you. Let's see what else. Ooh, look at this. I thought this was a really cool bracelet. I gotta quit. When I'm moving stuff to stage, I need to make sure that I'm not starting the auction, you know? So this is a metal bracelet. Isn't that fun? So it's like what do you call it? So this is not a clamper. It's a cuff. It's more like a cuff, but it's pretty tight. Pinwheels, yeah. Isn't it pretty? Look at all those colors. Put it here so we can... I've got my lights all the way over there. Okay. Yeah. So I am going to run this bracelet if somebody is interested. If not, I'm going to pull something else up here. I love these. Okay, so I used to wear this, like, not this particular one, but necklaces similar to this, like back in the 70s, baby. All right. So check this bronze, hammered bronze necklace. Isn't it gorgeous? This is like the real deal. Now, it's not been cleaned or buffed or anything like that. So it has the vintage patina on it. But look at that hammered design. Isn't that gorgeous? So I am running this for, let me get out of that. We need to go back here. Whoops, I hit the wrong thing. There we go. So we're running this for $5. This is a true 70s piece of art, hammered brass. And again, it has its original patina on it. It has not been cleaned. It does not have any markings. All right, thank you for looking. And next, we are going to bring up this beaded, red beaded, and metal bead necklace. So look, I've got, oh, I have it backwards maybe. Look at these gorgeous beads. These are metal, and they have the little crystal stones in between. Isn't that pretty? I just love the colors and the thickness. Let me show you the closure here. So it has a claw closure. And it's nice. It's got a nice rack of beads. Is that a thing? Rack of beads. But we are running this for $5. And it has started. So this gorgeous beaded and metal bead necklace. All right, thank you for looking. All right, let's see what else. Oh, I've got a very pretty, whoop. So I am putting a bracelet and a necklace together because they just go together. I mean, they don't go together, but you know what I mean. They just look like they go together. But they are glass. This is black. You know what? Maybe it does go together. No, I don't think so. Well, you'll see. Hey, Dee, welcome in. So this is black faceted glass. Happy to have you in tonight. I was so excited when I saw Justine the other night. I said, tell your mom I said hi. So this says Char on it. I don't know if it's gonna show up really well here on the little black, but I'm gonna put this bracelet with it because, you know, it just looks like it should go with it. Yeah, it was just, oh, she was just so sweet. It was so awesome to see her. You know, I mean, I didn't see her, but you get it, right? Just to have her in and sharing. So this is the bracelet that I am putting with it. And let me measure these for you so that way we know. So on the bracelet, it looks like it is, no, I'm not liking that. Let's see here. So Dee, how's the weather where you're at? Is it starting to warm up nice? We were like almost 80 here today. It was a little warm, a little warmer than I expected. So this is 6 1/4 on the bracelet. And I'm going to measure the necklace here. I mean, it felt more like summer than spring, but snow, oh my goodness. There's been some crazy weather coming across the whole U.S. I mean, gosh, those tornadoes that I saw, ooh, I think it was in Arkansas, it was terrible. So 18 inches on the necklace. Yeah, it's just crazy. Crazy weather right now. So I'm going to run these 2 items here for $5. And they're going. So it's the necklace and the bracelet. And this is a faceted glass. Black glass. And glass here as well. And Leslie is in at 5. Hey, Leslie. All right. Thank you very much, Leslie. These are going to be coming your way. Thank you. They're really pretty. You know, I often wonder when I watch other people's lives, you know, everything looks sparkly and clear, and sometimes I don't know if it comes out that way when I'm doing it. It's hard to tell, you know. You don't ever know. So here is another one. I'm not sure what it is. It's actually, it appears to be an artisan piece to me. But here is the closure, but take a look at these beads. So these look like they're faceted. They almost look like there's some type of stone. And then I don't know if that's like hematite in between. Is that what they call the black? And then it has little gold glass beads. But look at as it gets bigger, look at the faceted beads here. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. Just absolutely gorgeous. There's some type of stone. I'm just not sure what they are. But again, here is the closure on it. It's just stunning. Let me do a quick measure here. And this is about 19 inches. It looks close to 19. But isn't that pretty? Gorgeous. So I am starting, yeah, you know what? It kind of looks like it could be tiger's eye. I mean, it's beautiful. The colors that they put together with, you know, of course, the light is hitting the gold beads. They're clear, kind of goldish yellow. It's so pretty. So I'm running this at 5, and it has started. I know it's just an interesting and beautiful combination for sure. Tiny pink and blue pen. Yes, I absolutely can. All right. Thank you for looking. So this one here, this little pen, isn't that sweet? So sweet. Let me find her here. Where'd she go? Oh, there she is. She's running for 2. All right. Let me see. Where is she? Here she is. All right, Leslie, she is running. Started her at 2. Isn't that sweet? Well, I guess I won't be wearing her to Talladega on my NASCAR hat. Yeah, so pretty. Congratulations, you'll loan it to me. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And we'll put that in here with this, and let's see what else we got going over here. Okay, now this is a little, this is some bling-a-dang here. And you know what? I can't remember what the maker's mark is. Oh, but you know what? I'll show you, and I'm sure you'll go, oh yeah, I know what that is. Check this out. I know that was a really good movie. I'm trying to think of what the tagline was. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. Look at these crystal beads. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, so this, I'm going to show you the maker's mark. I can't think of it. It's got the little, can you see it? Dang it, I cannot. If I could pull my phone out, I would. Let me measure this thing. It's so pretty. So blingy and so pretty. That would be fun for spring and summer coming up. Just put a little bling on your outfit, and that's 18 inches is the chain. The longest part of the drop, so the center drop one is like at 4. But it looks like little flower petals. You know what I mean? Kind of like flower petals at the end, doesn't it? Like they're just little flowers hanging over the edge. Let's just put this thing up here. So I'm running this for 5, and it has started. Isn't that fun? Look at the beautiful beads. Gorgy. D is in F5. Sorry, I can't think of who the maker is. And look at this. Vera Wang. Yes. I think that's what it is. Yes. All right, D, this is coming your way. Isn't it beautiful? Wow. Wow. No, I love the bling. I love it. The blingier, the better. It's like I can't wear it when I go to Old People's Thursday at the grocery store because I stand out like a sore thumb. I look like a glitter bug with all my stuff on. So, you want to be kind of keep a low profile with all of the widowers that are running around. It's amazing. They act like they're going to a bar to hang out instead of going to look for fruits and vegetables. It's pretty interesting. Go figure. I mean, I guess you got to find somebody somewhere, huh? So here is a really cool pair of earrings. These are not marked, but they look, I don't know, they look kind of Art Deco-y to me, but they also look mid-century modern. Look at that. Aren't they fun? These are, and they're not glass. They almost look pearlized in a way. Aren't they cool? Here's the back. They're a post earring. I do not see any markings. Hey, welcome in. How are you? Good to see you. The Villages. No, I live in I live in the Golden Isles on the east coast of Georgia, but I heard that the Villages were some pretty wild stuff, but we we live on an island, so, the pickings are slim, and I guess that's, where they go to look at the, in, in the vegetable and meat department at the local grocery store. I don't know. So this, they are a silver tone, as you can see. All right. You know what, Curry? You're not only going to have to do the Presidium with me, but we're also going to have hand finger holding earring display lessons. $5 on these, and it has started. Yeah, no kidding. Well, it's like my husband's going, do you really have to go on Thursdays? Decent at 5. Uh, yeah, he's like on, there's like 6 other days of the week. What are you doing? Dee, thank you very much. Yeah, you just never know, right? Let's see what else we got going. Oh, here's another fun one. This is not marked. Thank you. Oh, you know what? I just figured out. Here we go. I didn't think it was marked, but it is marked. But this is what I just discovered. Do you remember this? A few minutes ago when I was showing this Premier Design bracelet with the aqua glass and these green stones? Well, look at this. I have the necklace. That goes with it. Look at that. And it is marked. It has the little tag on it right there. Didn't even realize that. So we're going to I was running this for 5. Well, we're going to run the necklace and the bracelet for 5. I mean, seriously, come on, right? Look at how gorgeous this bead is. It looks like it's a fired ceramic bead. Isn't that beautiful? All right, we're running both of them, the necklace and the bracelet, for 5. And it's running. Isn't that gorgeous? So the bracelet and the matching necklace. Premier Designs. All right, thank you for looking. Well, I'm so excited that that popped out. I'm like going, oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. All right, so next we're going to do a twofer here. We're going to run, I'm going to hold them up separately. Sorry, guys. So we're going to run, let's put these here, and this here. So we're going to run 2 pair of earrings. So it's this pair right here. Okay, so they're green and kind of a baby blue, pale blue. And this, I'm going to set them down here. And this pair of clip-ons, and this looks like a mother of pearl. So we're going to do the clip-ons and these here, and then this pair without my family gift jewelry. Oh, how sweet. That is so thoughtful, Leslie. That is so thoughtful. Oh, Leslie won what auction? I'm sorry. Which one? The necklace and the bracelet? Oh, geez. Okay. No, I didn't. Thank you so much. No, I did not know that. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness. All right, Leslie. Sorry, skated right past that. See, I was looking for something already and just flew by it. Good grief. All right. Right. Okay. Yes. Got you covered. Got you covered, girl. Thank you. Curry, thank you for looking out after me. She knows it's almost footy pajama time. You know what I say? It's getting to be that time of the year where I'm going to have to cut the feet off, right? Because it's getting too dang hot over here. So we're doing those two earrings, and I'm going to run those for $3 for both. Right? So both pair, $3. And Leslie is in at 3. No, I don't. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not going to tell you what I do wear, but no, I don't. Awesome, Leslie. Thank you. Congratulations. Yeah, no, I don't. It would be too hot. I do not like to be too hot at all. At all. Let's see what else we got over here. Oh, this is another fun one. So this is, where did I, oh, there it is. Yep, we got to swap it out. Look at this chained leaf. That's the closure on it. I love how it's very earthy. So it must be cold where you're at if footy pajamas sound good. So I am going to run this one for $3 as well. Let me see, get it up here. And it's running right now. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, you know, it's funny. I don't like to be too hot, but we have the air conditioner on, and I have to put a blanket on me when I watch TV. Oh, yeah, it is warm. It is warm in Miami. For sure. Hot and humid, right? Yeah, I have got to have a blanket on me. I don't care what time of the year it is. I gotta have my blankie. All right, let's see. This one here. This one is I know it's got a name on it here. It is Ann Taylor. Interesting. So this is kind of fun spring colors. I actually do. So my summer blanket is thinner. It's thinner, but it's still warm. You know what I mean? It's still really warm. But the winter blanket is like, you know, having Yogi Bear on your lap. So here's the Ann Taylor mark. And let me tell you, this thing is long, but it is gorgeous. Look at the colors. It has dangly little dangly rhinestones here. Let me find measure it. Yeah, I've got to have a blanket. But you know, when we go on trips and we're in the car, I have to have a blanket on me as well. So 32 inches on this. I'm going to double it up just so that we can put it here so I can run it. But I am running this for $5. And it is running right now. This is an Ann Taylor. Very different, isn't it? 3, 2, 1. Thank you all for looking. Let me see. Have I got something else? So here's the thing. I've got so much stuff out here. I do that all the time, right? Because I feel, I found another belt. I think I'm going to just send this to Rachel with her belt haul that she got. But I always pull out way more than you could possibly sell, like in 24 hours, like in a marathon, right? I mean, it's just crazy. Just crazy. So let me ask this. Is anybody into, like, what is this? You know, like we all like sparkly, but this is something, I think. Ooh. Oh, I really like this. I'm going to show it to you. It's got a circle. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is really pretty. I have, it has a circle clasp. And, oh, wow, this is so pretty. You know what? I don't know if this has even been cleaned, but look at how pretty this is. Isn't that nice? It's not marked. Let's look at the clasp. It's an older clasp, right? But isn't that gorgeous? I love that. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to give you the measurement on it. And let's, so it is 16 inches. That is so pretty. So let's run this one. Let's run this one for 4. What do you think? Let's do 4 on this. And it's on right now. $4 on this. And like I said, it doesn't have a tag on it or anything that I could see. Does that have a mark on it? That is so beautiful. Leslie is in at 4. Awesome. Congratulations. That's really pretty. So I have a lot of little Avon, you know, like silver tone, where it's got, you know, like it's a glass stone, but like pink and blue and lavender. Thank you. And then it has matching earrings. I didn't pull them out for tonight, but I have several of those, and they're just they're so beautiful. They're sweet. They're nice to have around your neck, you know, when you just want a little something, something, and you don't want crazy bling. But yeah, oh, let me see what this, oh, this is kind of cute. Let's look at this. What is this? See, this is stuff I haven't even opened the bags. So for those of you who have not been on my Wednesday night show, what's in that box? I actually just opened shoe boxes. They're plastic shoe boxes of jewelry that I have not looked at for a long time. Just stuff that that I bought and I just haven't been through. So I call it What's in That Box, and you kind of discover what it is with me. I mean, it's something that I've already opened and put it in the box at one point, but I just, it's been so long since I looked at it, I don't know what it is. So half the time, my girlfriends here on Lilyworks are jumping in and telling me what I have, because half the time I don't know. You crack me up, because it's like you're shopping in your jewelry collection like, oh, what is this? I know, and that's so true, because I don't even know what I have half the time. In fact, the only things that I know what I have is when I buy something from you guys, and then I actually know what I got, right? The other times it's like I bought stuff, a box of jewelry like 2 years ago, and I'm like going, okay, necklaces go in this box and earrings in that box. And then, when do you go look at that stuff again? I don't know. Not often enough, apparently. But isn't this beautiful? So this is Avon, and it says Avon back here, right there on the bottom. It's beautiful. It's very clean. I don't know that I can say that about everything, because some stuff just it was like, what's in that box? And who knows? I'm not sure. But anyway, I am going to run this one for $5. And I am moving it to stage right now, and it is an Avon. Look at how the light just picks up on that yellow, on those yellow stones. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Little crystal there. All right, thank you for looking. And I've got another one here too, and I'm not sure what. It looks like a sparkly locket on a necklace. I don't know. Let's see what it is. Let's check this thing out. Let's see. What is this? Okay. Ooh, you know what? This is like a bag of fun right here. I mean, like, I'm not kidding. There's like more than... Oh, that looks like it could be gold, maybe. Oh, wow. Well, this might be more to it than I think, because these things they were separated, but they're tangled. You know what I mean? Ugh. That's not fun. So I was selling some of my sports cards on another district the other day. And let me tell you, selling sports cards is not like selling jewelry, all right? Mostly dudes, and they like it cracking. You know what I mean? It's like, tell me who it is, who I'm buying, whatever, and let's get on with the program kind of thing. And it's just a different world over there, let me tell you. Okay, I'm getting this thing off here, I think. But what was kind of fun when I was going through some of the cards, because I did what's in that box with the same deal, okay? Because I have so many cards, I don't know what the heck I've got. And this one guy said the anticipation was killing him. I said, please don't die on me, just buy a few cards. Look at this sweet necklace. Isn't that pretty? These are little crystals. They're like little crystals. And they're all different colors. And it says Loft on it. Let me tell you how long it is. I've got two in here that are like so darn tangled. I can't. I'm going to have to get a straight pin out and play with them. Okay, so this sweet necklace is 20 inches long. It is so cute. Just the little crystals. I don't know if you can see if that's a good angle. But I'm going to run this for $4. It's just so sweet. I think I'm going to, if I can get it there. There we go. Isn't that pretty? Sweet little crystals. And then I'm going to pull the locket up. Because you got to see this one. This is pretty amazing. And you know what? I think it's marked as well. Huh. Has something on it. Let's see if I can read it. Okay, this has got PL as in Paul Larry. Paul Larry, PL. Do we know who that is? PL. Look at how fun this locket is. So it doesn't open. It's a lock. Isn't that great? Little bling-a-ding on the lock, nice and smooth. What kind of, is that like pave? Beautiful. Here is the, whoop. PL. And we are going to run this for 4. And I think we're going to, as soon as I can get to it. There we go. You know what that means? It's almost time for Kathy's footy pajamas. D is in at 4. Isn't that sweet, D? I like how when you feel the lock, it's smooth. You know, you don't feel. Congratulations. I guess it could be. Yeah, I guess it could be. Yeah, you don't feel the stones on here. You're welcome. Yeah, that would be awesome if that's what it is. That would be awesome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, in case we have any gents hanging with us, I just want to say what I always do, and that is, I know there's so many other things you could be doing, and let me get this right on a Thursday night, because usually we're, doing hump day happenings on Wednesday. But I'm so grateful that you chose this time to spend with me and just hang out with me. For those of you that just hung out, I love that. You don't have to always buy something. Just hanging out and chatting is so wonderful. And I'm so grateful for you being here. And for those that made purchases, thank you so much. I appreciate that as well. Thank you, Curry, D, and everybody else. My new friend, Leslie, that's come in, and, some of the other gals that are here that have made purchases with me tonight. I'm so grateful. Make sure you take a look at Lilyworks, because we have a lot of fantastic sellers that are within Lilyworks, and they've got a show schedule up. We have a private Facebook page that you can come in and hang out, and we're real appreciative for being here with us. Anyway, so check the schedule. I'm usually doing Wednesday nights, What's in That Box. You never know. I might start doing Thursday nights too. I just love it. Val, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And you know what I always say? I'll see you on the flip side. So I will. Have a great rest of your week. Thank you so much. Bye for now.